Alright, what is going on, everybody? I am back with another video of Fortnite Battle Royale. So I did not expect to make a video like this because, well, I am not a detective and I don't really go and investigate things as much as other YouTubers probably would. But I came up to something, I came upon something in a recent game that I just played. And at first I thought nothing of it, but then I went beyond that to check it twice, and I found something really interesting that I really want to talk about, and I came up with a theory that I believe will happen within the next event of this cube. So of course this is just a theory and this is not 100% 100% that this will happen, but I would really like to hear what you guys think about it. If you guys think that this is true, I hope that you guys do enjoy it. If you do think that is possible, then I hope that you guys go ahead and drop a like, but that is before you hear it, of course. And I would like to hear what you guys think what will happen next within this cube. So make sure to comment down below what you guys believe will happen next. And yeah, let's get to it. So I'm gonna explain basically what the cube, how the story of Fortnite basically started. So it started all with the meteor. The meteor, of course, crashed into Dusty Divot. Soon afterward, an alien called the Visitor came to Fortnite and basically created a rocket launcher. A rocket, no, not a rocket launcher, but a rocket, which soon shot up to the sky and made a giant crack into the skies, which basically afterwards released all of its energy in a specific area, which soon afterwards created a cube. This cube afterwards started rolling around on the entire map and basically leaving its sparks in these little corrupted areas. Soon afterwards, of course, it went to Loot Lake, which made a bouncy loot lake, and a lot of people were disappointed by it. But Season 6 came and a floating island erupted from the ground into the skies, and that's basically what we have now. But not only that, the floating island went around to the corrupted areas and took the energy from it and went back to this little thing and created this vacuum, basically black hole. And I will explain why I say that it's a vacuum slash black hole in a minute. That will be coming very soon. And what I basically think is, so basically afterwards is this cube now is cracking. So I'm guessing that it's in a lot of pressure, or either that's in a lot of pressure or it's just releasing all its power, or it's just basically gonna destroy, and soon afterwards this will not need it anymore. Well, this little black hole slash vacuum will not need this anymore afterwards. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys a clip of what I saw, and other people have also seen this on YouTube, but of course they're not as popular. Same goes for me, but I'm hoping that a lot of people do see this and enjoy it. So I'm gonna go ahead and drop a clip right now, basically showing what I seen in these last couple of games that I just played. So I'm gonna go ahead and roll that real quick. Okay, so that was the clip right there, and what basically happened within that was that I walked right into the house. I walked inside the entrance, and basically right when I walked in, I heard a weird, like a weird sound. It was like almost like music almost. I don't know if you could really hear it within that little clip, because of course it was a clip taken from my Xbox. So when I walked in, I heard some kind of music and I wanted to hear the source of it. I wanted to see the source of it, and I went downstairs to find a floating chair. And at first I was thinking, well, of course Epic is probably trying to make it Halloweenish, trying to make it creepy, of course. But why at that area and why nowhere else? Why was that area having the floating objects and basically nowhere else I seen any of this? So I was guessing, are they trying to hide something, or why is it that these objects are floating? And when I seen it, I thought it was pretty creepy, but I didn't think much of it. But I wanted to go beyond that. I wanted to go into another game and see if I could actually see that again. if it was just a one-time thing, or was it another time that I could see the same thing. If I seen it another time, then I would just take it for a Halloween event or something like that. But I did not. I saw something a lot more interesting that I believe you guys are really gonna enjoy. So we're gonna go back to the area where you just seen the clip of. I'm gonna go back to the hero's mansion and basically show y'all what I see. So let's get to it. Alright, so we finally made it over to the area where I seen these little floating objects around. So of course, the second time that I wanted to try it again. I wanted to see if I could find the objects flying twice in a row. Actually, I think they're floating again. No? Here's something. Something's floating. Oh my god, look at it. You see it now. You see it live. It's live on Twitch. As you see, it's floating. So as you see, I'm not lying about this. This is the exact same sound that I heard when I was, I'm gonna be quiet a little bit so you can hear the sound. You hear that? So that is basically what I heard the second I opened the door, in the little clip that you seen a minute ago. The second I opened the door, that's basically what I saw. Let me go ahead and grab this. So what I seen the second time around was a little bit creepy. So as you see, the chair is not floating in this time. It's not floating at all, and you basically don't see anything wrong with it. Not so. There is something different about this object, about any other object. Of course, you see any other object is perfectly normal. And of course, I seen this object floating before any object was floating at first. So I wanted to try it again. I went to another game and I wanted to see if the objects were floating again. Of course, if they were floating again, that would represent that maybe it's just a little thing Epic Addict 2 just basically made the game a little bit creepy for Halloween. But here's what really changed the way I saw about it. As you see, right underneath the chair, there is a cube-like little thing right here. Actually, I should get a sniper. Alright, so I finally got the sniper, and as you see, the chair is actually floating now. And of course, you're seeing that where are all your weapons that you had originally? Why is the time changed under the game originally? The game that I was originally in ended up crashing for some weird reason, and I had to basically get into another game and basically find it again. This time around, the chair is floating and the TV is not. So I'm still gonna go in with it and basically explain my theory of what I believe, because the TV has the same little cube right underneath it. And what I basically think about this, and you're probably asking, is what does the little cube have to do anything with the big cube? And what I say is, Epic could have easily just added floating items around the entire area without adding this little cube here. They could have easily done it. So I feel that they added this for a reason, for people to start coming up with theories and start thinking of what will happen next. This cube is perfectly identical to the normal cube, and it looks like almost as the cube. I believe that soon afterwards the cube is completely drained out of its power. It will soon look like this. Either that is true, or here comes my real theory of what I really believe will happen next. As we know, items are already floating, and I believe that the cube is still very alive right now. Of course, it is cracking, but it's still alive, and I believe it is still giving this little vacuum / black hole. And of course I did say I was gonna explain what I mean by that. So basically what I mean is, once the cube finally cracks or just completely drains all this power away and basically gives this little black hole all the power it needs, it's just gonna, this little thing is just gonna start going crazy. Either that, gravity is just gonna be completely pulled to this little black hole, to this black hole right here, and basically it's gonna start taking objects away from the Fortnite map and basically erasing them. So what I'm saying by this is, these floating objects are just gonna start flying above the sky and are gonna be taken by this black hole. Of course, we all know what a black hole does in the sky. A black hole basically takes up everything that is not needed or something like that. But I'm guessing that this black hole is just gonna start taking everything from Fortnite, all the buildings, every tree, e- everything of Fortnite as we know is gonna be basically taken away by this black hole right here. So that is the theory that I'm guessing right now. If this theory is true, the world of Fortnite as we know it will never be the same again. Everything will be gone. So that is basically my theory and what I believe the cube will do next. So of course I wanna hear your guys theories and what y'all believe will happen next. Comment down below what you guys would think that will happen next within the continuing of the cube. So comment down below what you guys think. If you believe that my theory is correct, then drop a like and comment down below that you believe my theory, and I'll make sure to heart your comment. And that's basically it that I have for this video. I hope you did like it. If you did, drop a like, of course. And if you're kind enough to follow me on my social medias, they'll all be down below in the description. Make sure to do that. And if you want to watch me live stream, I usually live stream around 10 or 8. I know I haven't been doing it because I am sick. So once that I recover, then I'll completely be doing that all the time. So make sure to go follow me on Twitch. It'll be down in the description. And I guess that's it. And I guess I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.